And sir, you filed a motion regarding parenting time. All right?
Yes.
All right. Now you filed that case that was open only for the issue of child support. If you wanted to have parenting time addressed, you would have to address it in the guardianship case. That's the case that addressed parenting time in the first place, where it said parenting time shall be supervised by an agreed upon third party.
Yes.
You have to file your parenting time request in that case.
Okay. Did the mother do the same thing? Because if I'm having, she hasn't.
I don't know if she has or not. This case is between you and Billy Klein. Ms. Ross has nothing to do with this one.
Okay, yeah, but also it says the parenting time is supervised by agreed third party, right?
That's what it says in the guardianship order, yes.
Okay, so then how do I file the paperwork for a violation because both of them had violated that? She allowed her to have unsupervised visits with her. While Kara Ross had the children, she also let other people watch them while she went to go run around and go to work and all that other stuff. And I have all.
And that person was approved by CPS.
I was never running around. I went to work and went home.
Hold on. Stop talking.
I have all the proof of that too, by the way. You can contact my email about that one.
That's great, but that's not relevant in this case. You would need to file that in the guardianship case. File 228840GM. You can file all that in that case.
Okay, well, I was told, but then the FOC got to be wrong because I was told to get my parent time because both of them have denied me parenting time. I don't have a valid phone number for either one of them. I don't have anything to contact my son about. I don't have anything whatsoever.
Well,
and they told me to file the motion regarding my parenting time because they both violated the parenting time. So,
all right. Well, the people up front may not know that you have a guardianship case. That's a whole different court. And they may not know that the guardianship case defined your parenting time. All they know is if you ask about parenting time, they'll tell you to file a parenting time motion. They don't give legal advice. They simply hand out the forms. Okay?
This is the parenting time motion that they gave me that I filed right here. That they told me to file for my parenting time because I haven't gotten it.
Because you asked about parenting time, they said file a parenting time motion. That's what they're supposed to do. They don't do any digging to see if the child is subject to a guardianship or anything. They just hand out the forms and take the fee.
So how do I get my parenting time then?
You have to file a motion in the guardianship case. I've explained that. File 228840GM. Today we're here on file 2258630DS. That's not the appropriate case to address parenting time.
That's what the FOC told me to do. So
because they didn't know you had a guardianship case.
FOC
totally different court. I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay, so then I have to file a motion for that. So how long is that going to take? So I have to write the FOC to file a motion for that?
No, FOC has nothing to do with it. You got to file in probate court.
The probate court?
Yes, that's where the guardianship was granted. The probate court.
Okay, so I have to. So if I have a complaint about the guardianship and alleged violation, right? So I have to write the probate court about that too.
You got to file a motion. Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I'm going to deny your motion in this case, but I've given you the information you need to file the appropriate motion in the case to have it addressed. All right.
So what's this case called again?
The case that you want to file the motion in is file 22.
Yep.
884.
Okay.
GM.
Yeah. All right. And then who do I contact about getting a valid phone number or something? Because both of them have changed the phone numbers, so I don't have a valid phone number.
With the judge.
Okay, so I can write the judge for that then to get it?
Put it in the motion. You're not writing to the judge. You're filing a motion, and she'll hear the motion. Yes.
Okay, I understand that, but they're supposed to have their phone numbers, their working phone number and everything on file, right? So how do I get that? I have a right to know their, you know what I mean, their information to have my son. So
you'll have to ask the judge to have them turn that over to you when you have your hearing on your motion. To make sure if you're still in jail, you let them know that you're in jail, because I didn't know you were in jail at this time until they told me that you still were.
Yeah, I have notified them. It's all right. I'm getting out in a couple months anyway, probably like next month, so it don't matter. I'll just file the motion and everything. So
sounds good. You're all set.
Yep.
Hi, Gage.
All right, we'll take up file 2022-58563, the matter of Gage Gleason and Ariana Walton. Both are here via Zoom. This is the date and time set for hearing on the plaintiff's motion regarding custody. Have the two of you come to any kind of agreement in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. We agreed on 50-50 custody.
I filed paperwork for full custody.
You filed the paperwork for custody, right? What are you requesting today, sir?
Well, what we were talking about
I
going
can't
for
hear you.
full custody.
Listen out here. I can't hear you. What?
But while we were talking about through all this, we were talking about full custody.
That's not what I agreed.
So, ma'am, you don't agree to Mr. Gleason having full custody?
No, I want 50-50.
All right. So, ma'am, you understand what's going on, right?
Not really.
Okay, so you were ordered out of your home with Mr. Gleason because of some statements you made and some mental health issues. And you've not been allowed to return back to the home in that case yet. I handle both cases, so I know what's going on over in that case. If I give you time with the child unsupervised, the department's just gonna file another petition asking that the child be removed again, or be removed from you. You're still knee deep in that case, trying to get to the bottom of the issues that led to that involvement, right?
Been taken. No, I've been doing power to do what I do, Your Honor, and I, don't get why I can't have 50-50 custody. And I'm not trying to argue, I'm being civil through this whole thing, and I just want to agree on 50-50 custody, and I should have more visitation with my mom. I'm not a bad mother. I would never hurt the baby.
At the review at the last hearing, it didn't sound like a whole lot of progress was being made, but there were allegations at the beginning of the case, and there was an adjudication that you had thoughts about hurting the child. And until that's fully resolved with your mental health issues, I can't in good conscience give you 50-50 custody or any unsupervised parenting time.
I don't understand why. I have been doing everything in my power.
I know, but
And if you guys
you
don't
haven't
see,
been making a lot of progress. You may have been going through the motions, but things haven't improved according to the testimony at the last hearing.
well, that's not true, Your Honor.
Well, that was the evidence I heard at the last hearing. You were there. Mr. Gleason was not. You were at that hearing. You heard the testimony, right?
I did.
Yes.
Is that, sir?
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question. I'm sorry.
No. So, I think what the department and the attorneys had talked about was that if an order was entered granting Mr. Gleason full custody, that they would probably be comfortable at that point dismissing the protective services case. Because then the department would feel that the child was not at risk or in need of protection, because there would be an order governing the child being with him.
Still get the station.
I don't understand, Your Honor. I want 50-50. That's my baby too. I'm the mother. And I would never hurt him. I don't understand why everybody is against me with all this stuff.
Do you recall, though, that a while ago you made some statements about hurting him, right?
I'm taking medications, Your Honor. I have been doing this for a long time now. I haven't been having any more thoughts of that. was just postpartum depression, and then it turns out this is happening now. I'm over it. I mean, I'm the mother. I should have rights too.
Well, I'm not talking about sole legal custody. When's your next hearing coming up in that case?
I have no idea.
Oh, I see. It's April 19th.
I just want 50-50. And if we can't agree on that, then I don't know what to say. Because I'm not trying to be mean, Your Honor, but Paige has a lot to do. You know, I have a lot to do. We gotta work together in this case. And I thought we agreed on 50-50. So
Well, I
I
can
don't
only,
know what changed.
whatever you guys agree on still has to be determined by the court to be in the child's best interest. And I wouldn't find that based on the testimony I heard the other day and my knowledge of your CPS case. That is all court record because I presided over some or all of the hearings. I couldn't make a determination today that 50-50 or any unsupervised parenting time would be in the child's best interest. This is what I'm willing to do though. Grant Mr. Gleason temporary sole legal and sole physical custody with parenting time supervised with you at times that the two of you can agree on and by supervisors who you agree on. And then I'll set the matter for trial on April 19th at 3:30. And that'll be the same day as your next hearing in the CPS case. So we'll have a fresh report at that time too, and we'll see how things are going.
Okay, well, if not, Your Honor, I have a idea. I have a suggestion. If Paige gets full custody, I want to be able to have Adam on holidays. I want to be able to have him during, you know, weeks at a time when I can, you know, like all week. You know, I got my grandma, she's my supervisor. And thank you, Paige, thank you. Anyway, and I just think that's probably the best idea, to where that way I can still see him and have him over for a while and then bring him back to daddy.
So you have someone there who's willing to be a supervisor?
Yes, would you like to meet her, Your Honor?
Yeah, sure. We got.
Okay, this is my grandma. Her name is Linda Way. Go ahead, Grandma.
Hello. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
And you know Mr. Gleason, probably, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you're willing to supervise parenting time with Ms. Walton?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know, are you pretty aware of the circumstances of the other case, the one where the department is involved and she has an attorney and all that? Have you been following that case? So you know what led to those that concern?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sure you wouldn't want to see anything happen to little Adam, right?
No.
Okay. So Mr. Gleason, are you okay with with the grandma here supervising the parenting time? What's that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, all right. And do you think you guys can work out some times for Ms. Walton to see the child?
Yes, I can.
And holidays and stuff like that too?
Yep.
All right. All right, ma'am, what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Linda Way.
Okay. All right, so I'll put in there that Mr. Gleason will have temporary full physical and legal custody. That Ms. Walton will have supervised parenting time, supervised by her grandmother, Linda Way, at times that the parties can agree. And I'll set it for trial on April 19th at 3:30 in case there's anything else to sort out at that time, all right? Ms. Walton, that sound all right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll do
Yes,
that order.
I'm so happy.
Thank you, Gage.
All right, we're all set for today.